Hey everyone, welcome to Game Dev XR. I'm Jonathan. In this video, we're going to do something different. My background is environment art, and we haven't done any yet on the channel. And I came across Ian Hubert's YouTube channel earlier on, and I absolutely love the way he creates environments from basic textures, especially CG textures. This got me thinking whether we could do this for the Oculus Quest. So take the techniques that Ian does and actually optimize them to run in real time for virtual reality. I'm not sure how well this is going to go. I haven't tried it at all, but I thought this could be a good challenge. And the goal is to get something completed in around an hour. I'll do 2 of these videos. I'll release the full hour version as we go through it. And then the one that you're probably watching now, it'll be a breakdown about 10-15 minutes long, and we'll go over what we did to get to the end result, which I haven't seen yet. I don't know what we're going to do, but for now I'm going to show you what we're going to use. I'm going to use Unreal Engine, obviously. This is already set up to build to the Oculus Quest. I've tested it, so I know this level works. We're going to use Blender, which I've got a little bit of experience with, and Photoshop. The most important thing we need to do though is optimize these by turning them into texture sheets. So whatever we build, we need to convert to a texture sheet. And best thing to start with is picking some textures. So I've already had a little flick through, and I really like the chemical plant stuff as well as the industrial environments. So I'm thinking we could maybe take some of these and build a small outdoor location. Looks all run down and destroyed that we can actually have a walkthrough. So what I'm going to do now is go through and download some textures. Okay, kind of like this one for a side piece. So let's log in, blur that out. Cool. So many pop-ups. Excellent. So we'll download the lowest one, because what we need to remember is our textures are going to be 512. So where did I save it? Challenges. There it is. 1 hour challenge. Okay, so new folder. Let's call it textures. Textures. And we could do with renaming. No, we don't need to worry about renaming these. Okay. So we've got PNG. So we've got that one, which we can turn into a long wall. I keep looking at the bridge. I'm wondering if we can do something with that as well. Which we'll take. We might be able to put in there somewhere. JPEG. See, this is the hardest part, is working out what we're going to do. So let's take these ones. All I'm going to do is save everything into one folder, and then we're going to turn it into texture sheets using Photoshop in a bit. That could be pretty good for like a rooftop window. Download. The only thing I'm worried about is the quality of the textures in Unreal, or especially on the headset once we convert them, because these are all around 1024 and we're going to bring them down to 512 at the largest anyway. Chemical plant, let's see what this is like. Ooh, this could be good for some distance stuff. If we cut it out and put it in the background. Bit of work though. Let's just download them anyway. Well, it can't hurt. Excellent. Cool. The only thing I'm worried about is the ones that are harshly cut off on the edges. We're going to have to put them somewhere where we can't see it. what we might have to do is make a few different trim sheets which has all this stuff in it. So look, derelict. Save. If I click it properly. Save. Okay. Kind of worried that. Well, let's not worry about anything. Let's just go for it. That's what we're doing, isn't it? So, what else have we got? Buildings. Goes down, no. Ornate, no. Other. Let's see if we've got anything working here. No, I think I'm taking too much time on this. All right. High rise. New. Back to derelict. The chemical plants are really good, but this is so much detail. We're better using this in the distance. Back to industrial. Let's scroll down a bit. File. Save that one. Okay. We're also going to need some roads, I think. Oh, that looks pretty good. No, that's not too bad. So, the idea is with stuff like these, so you can see we've got the pipes here, we can either extrude them out, or we can just leave the texture there and build some pipes over the front of it, or just replace it with something else. I still keep looking at that bridge. I keep liking the idea of the bridge. Oh. Let's get some roads, because we could do with that. Roads. Let's have a look at just roads. It's going to be in a beat up area. We could do with some really destroyed ones. Nah. I'm sort of getting an idea what I'm after, but it's just making sure that we can do it. Alright, I'm going to take that one, because we'll tile it. Excellent. Okay, let me open my folders up on my other monitor, just so I can see what pictures we've got. Okay. Definitely need more power plant ones. So back to buildings, chemical plant. I'm just going to take some of these. Do something like this, that way if you're looking through a tunnel of some kind, you might be able to see it. What else we got? Take these. Okay, trying to work it out in my head how we're going to do this. Definitely need roads, like something better. That's what close up. Definitely not. not what we need. Damaged. See, if we had more time, we could like vertex paint some of this stuff into it. But I don't think we're going to be good for this. Want some damaged concrete as well. We're going to make this look old and run down. That's a pretty good one. Okay. Download. Credits. If I use all my credits. I have. Okay. That's it. We'll work with what we've got. It's probably good to start with 10 minutes in. File, new. I'm going to do 512 by 512. Resolution 300. It's probably going to be a bit high, but we'll get the detail. Can also bring it down if needed. Background. Okay, so make a grid. Edit, preferences, grids and lines. Pixels. 64. 128. Let's do 128. Okay, cool. So let's do this as the industrial one first. We'll make this our industrial trim sheet. And we're going to snap these to the grid. I'm not too worried about space. Obviously, the longer they are, the more that we actually want. So that should be okay. Oh, these are really blurry. Let's see what happens. Can't do much else. This is going to be difficult. Got that one. Okay, let's leave that for now. I kind of want to try and bring this down a bit. Okay, let's stretch them. Let's stretch those out. That way we've got some free space on the top. We can add some more later. We're going to file, save as. Yeah, let's do PNG. YouTube challenges, textures. T underscore. Chemical plant underscore. Base color. Okay. Excellent. And then we'll do another one. New 512. What's the resolution? Yeah. Okay, it changed. So Control 0, full screen. Grid. Now we'll start bringing in our direct walls. These are definitely going to be higher, so I'm going to trim some of these up. Come on. As far as layer, I really like having the bottom bit, so I'm going to keep that. Just thinking maybe bring it down a bit. This is going to be just under 256 in resolution, so should be okay. We'll find out. That one. I'm not too worried about having too many trim sheets. I'm more worried about going too far over the top. We can only see what happens. Okay. that down. We need the road in there. I'm gonna bring him. Thinking we can trim some sides of him off. Control I. Nope. Right click, select inverse. Need to rasterize you, delete. Control D. Literally 15 minutes in, I feel like I'm panicking already. Okay. We got this wall here. Wonder if we can fit him there. That's not looking too bad. Okay. What else we got? Actual buildings. Okay. Let's stretch that in. Okay. We'll save you. PNG. Building space color. Hit save. There's a few things we've missed, but I think this is a good place to work from now. Okay, so let's open up Blender. I'm going to do A, delete all, and let's bring in another cube. Pointless deleting all, that was a waste of time. 1.8, actually no, 0.4 by 0.4 by 1.8. This is the height of the average character in Unreal, not being precise. Cool, so what we need, so let's just make the materials now. No, we'll make them when we need them. Okay, so what have we got to work with? If I can find my folders, textures. Okay, first thing we're going to do is work with this one. We'll do some walls. Okay, just going to make a plane. Rotate. Always get this wrong. Okay. This is not my day today. Okay. Scale. That's probably way too much. I'm still trying to get used to shortcuts in Blender, so don't give up on me. Textures, image, texture, open, G. Building space color, open. Is that the right one? Yep, okay. There it is. Excellent. Call it a day. Let's see what we're done. Okay, now over to UV editing. Split this. Take you back to that. What I want to do is make sure this UV actually aligns to, if it'll let me select it, it's going to be the top left texture sheet. So bring you in, bring you up. Actually need to rotate. 90. Yep. Let's just line this up. Doesn't have to be perfect. Because what we can do is actually change it in the editor. Is that going to be better? Nope. Okay, let's do edge loops. I don't want to do too many edge loops because I'm worried about the performance. Some of these line up pretty well. I'm probably going to cut the end off that. Delete faces. guys. We'll keep adding. Yep. Don't forget, the goal is to just make some parts and see what we can get done. So select that. Inset. We could go further and do the windows, but I'm not too sure if we need to. I'm just going to change the roughness value. Around here. We'll probably be able to get a better idea once we get it in Unreal. So we'll move that up. Because that's basically one building that we've got. We've got the base here. Actually, I'm going to work on the roof. Because if we're down here, we don't need a higher up roof. Best thing that we're probably going to be able to do is wonder if we can extrude the base. Bring the X out, extrude Z, and then from this area do this one, UV unwrap. Let's do check from view. Nope, definitely not what we're after. Do Q project. Yep. Don't need to see them more. What is going on? What have I done? Let's just select them. And we'll do A. This isn't too bad. It's not amazing, but we'll see how it turns out in Unreal. Because we're just playing. Okay. Let's put you there. Oh. That doesn't look too bad, apart from that bottom bit looks a bit small. But we'll keep that going. Okay, so let's duplicate. Let's link it, because if we do add the windows, okay, let's snap vertex. You're gonna let me do it? Why is it not working? Blender does not like me today. Default. This is the first time I'm using 4.82, so some things have changed it slightly. So let's just. I'm breaking this. What am I doing? What? What? Okay. Vertex, centered, rotate. Okay, let me file, save as. Let's see if I can open this up in 2.8. Under file view. I don't think it's going to let me, is it? It doesn't go back. Okay, let's just keep going. Because we're 25 minutes in and we've only got one building. So duplicate linked. Right. Okay. And now snapping wants to work. Why is this not liking me? Unlink. Let's just rotate you 90. This was a disaster from the start. Okay. And then take this one. This is difficult. Especially to be speedy. You can't see if you're on the right. What is going on? Come on, just let me select you. Why are you there? Which face are you? That's better. And then that's on all four corners. Do join. Set origin to center of mass, center of volume. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay, let's just duplicate object number 2. Should be 45. Don't think Blender likes me. Let's see. Is that it? Nope. There, so we've got one building. Let's join those together. Let's delete you. X, Y. I was going to say we could rotate it around, but it's not going to make much of a difference. Don't forget I'm making this up as I go, so we'll see how it looks. Although it's really repeating now. What can we do? Let's do the road. Plane. Scale. V. I'm worried about sizing, especially not being able to test in Unreal first. View. Blender does not like me. Just hit unwrap. Turn that one up. And then we're just going to scale this up. I'm not too worried about issues with tiling. We do need, we're going to need a path. Scale out. I had space on the industrial one, didn't I? Okay. Haven. Nope. CG textures. Can I see my downloads? Do I have anything already? Well, I've got some stuff which might work. No, what have we got? Haven't really got anything that's going to suit the aesthetic, I don't think. Okay, we might be in trouble with that one then. Let's keep going. What to do next? Move you back a bit. I'm worried about these buildings being too the same. Especially the repeating. One day, ooh. Mirror global Y. Oh god, that looks so much worse. What if we do it that way, make it look like this? That works a little. Still not incredible. But makes it look more like a factory district of some kind. Mirror Z again. Just realised none of them have doors. That's okay, we can pretend they're on the back. Let's bring this in. It's a good job I didn't do that bridge, I don't think. Don't think I would have got anywhere. Actually, it probably would help. Mirror Y. I like the idea of making one so there's a gap in between the roads. Although I'm worried that we'll be able to see through it. Let's do a slice that way. Try to keep the roads the same, and then let's delete face. Cool. And then bridge these. So I don't normally go this fast when doing it myself. Bridge edge loops. There it is. Okay. Unwrap face. Rotate. Rotate. I think this is going to be more of a fail video. Why not? I'll probably fail, you guys might learn something, so it can't hurt. Oh god, this is going to look awful. What can we do now? We could... Let's actually use this bit. So we do another plane. Let's scale it up a bit. Rotate. 90. Oh crap, are these going to be double-sided? Have I done them the right way around? Back face culling. Okay, cool, so we're alright. I was worried that I'd done the faces the wrong way around and would be using double-sided textures, which is not good, especially for performance. Bring you down that way, across. There's no point having floor all the way down there. Let's use this. So select you, face A S, assign material. Okay. At least this one's the correct way around. Definitely probably going to be best to make this smaller. Do this as like a brick wall. I should have done that all the way along and we could have tiled it. Okay, let's out of edit mode, duplicate, let's do linked. Let's snap that. Because now if I fix these UVs, this is quite fun. Oh, some bad seams. Let's take 2 of these buildings as well. Why? Got to remember as well, because we're lowered down, we can get away with making these look with no floor up here. So let's do that. Then we've got a guy down here, plane up there. Let's actually use our other material. Because we made it, we might as well use it. Let's see. Okay. This one's going to be more challenging because I'm going to have to, I think I'm going to have to cut it. So new material, base color, image texture, open, do YouTube challenges, textures, chemical plant. Okay, oh, tickly nose. Let's use that bottom part. That's going to be better, I think. So shrink it down because we'll scale it up. Oh, this is going to be more difficult. UV, texture plant, bring it down. Ooh, this could look pretty good, especially if we're down here. Okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to have to use the knife tool to crudely cut this out. Okay, get closer. Oh, this is tedious. See, what if you want to do this properly and you want to take this a bit further, what you would normally do is create a texture map. So an alpha channel in Unreal, in Photoshop, you could do that by actually just selecting the white. But I'm worried about performance on the Quest, so I'm just going to quickly cut all this out because I find it's actually more forgiving to use polys than it is to use transparency. Also, I don't really have time to set up shaders and fiddle around with stuff. This is taking too long. Okay, this is going to be so crude, this might ruin everything. Let's just go straight down, should cut across. Worst part is it's so blurry I can't tell what's machine and what's not. Would also like to get a custom HDRI image in there as well from HDRI Haven. Let's go. Oh god, I'm getting panicked now. Okay, 40 minutes in. This is the uncut one. Don't forget, guys, if you've got any questions about anything or you want to see any tutorials or anything like that, just leave a comment down below and we should be able to get something sorted. I do really want to do more tutorials like this, especially art-based ones, because my background is environment art. Uh-oh. Ah, I just fucked it up. I think I just fucked it up. No! Okay, what can I do? Okay. I can't believe I did that. Let's just cut out chunks. So, knife. Let's do it from a distance. Because the idea is you're not going to be able to see much anyway, so delete faces. Oh, it's going to look so bad. I wonder if we could do some post-process stuff so we can actually hide how bad this is and keep it in the distance. 2, 3. I'm slowly getting used to the shortcuts. Oh, this is going to be horrific. Let's go through. I've also just realized I haven't saved this once. This is really bad. Let's do this now. File, save as. Let's just call it environment. I can rename these later. Key, knife. Why is it selected? I'm probably going into this way too much. Could probably just left it. But we'll see how it goes. I've got about 6 minutes and then I want to get into Unreal. So it looks so bad. Okay, let's bring it down a bit. We stand in the middle, it's not too bad. I really don't like the floor. Switch back. That doesn't look... Ooh. I wonder if I can use that bit. This might work. Oh, that's horrific. Okay. That part there doesn't look too bad. Do I keep it on? Let's just do it like that. Okay. Scale it up a bit. Oh, it's a good job we're not looking at textile density. Okay, we've got this piece of roof here as well that we haven't used yet, so I'm wondering whether I could do some of that on the roof. So plane. This is going to be the fastest environment I've ever built, and it's going to be terrible. It's going to be fun though. Okay, so I was thinking if we do it on an angle like that, so let's rotate it on Y90, then bring you along. I'm going to extrude that across X, bring these in slightly, and then I think I'm going to bring that up. I'm not sure if this is going to be best. Let's unwrap you guys. Need to see it. Huh, that's looking alright actually. Be better if it was straightened. You gonna do it? Nope. Oh, definitely not. Okay, stop playing with that. Should have just done it on a plane. Unwrap. What have we got left? 2 minutes in Blender. I'm so nervous. Just go there. Oh, they look terrible. It's only not a bad car parking space. What else can we do? We haven't really got anything on that end, so I wonder if we can do the same thing. Duplicate objects. Y. I think I'm just going to stop using Blender shortcuts. I'm saying that, there's another one. 180. Bring it down. Cut you into that. The only thing I'm worried about is the height of every building is basically the same. Okay, we've got... Christ, we've got 10 minutes. Okay, A, file, export, FBX. Just call it FBX, environment FBX. Select objects only, custom Z up. Let's just try these, they should be alright. So now, straight to Unreal. I'm going to delete everything apart from the sky. We're going to add another nav mission in a bit. Post process, we don't need that, can't use it. So import, oh, let's do a new folder. Just because we're Russian doesn't mean we can't be organized. Challenge. Scene, your objects. Don't combine meshes. Import all. I've messed that up. I need to go back to Blender. Okay, I can't see. I've got to move the camera. That okay. A. Set origin. Let's just do 3D cursor. Can apply. Okay. Oh. Let's just try that. Save Unreal. Re-import. It's not giving me the option to re-import. Okay, let's just see what happens if we drag all this in. Okay. Holy crap. This doesn't actually look too bad. Scale might be a bit off for everything. So let's just set this to maybe 2. Okay, let's just do 2 on everything. Delete U. Then buildings have come in backwards. We can fix that. I'm not sure why if I change them. Or if I save them. Cool. For some unknown reason my computer is quite slow at compiling shaders. I'm running an i9 as well, which is strange. If anybody knows how I can actually improve that, or like shader speed, then just let me know. Put the camera back. Save. Crap, I'm doing it. I need to. Okay, roughness. 1. Save. Five minutes roughness. 1. Light. Ooh. Okay. Let's duplicate you guys. Let's merge layer, and I'm going to filter 3D. Not really sure how this is going to turn out, but might be useful. Let's... Oh, that looks horrific. Textures, PNG. Really don't know how well this is going to look. Scale, blurry, detail scale. Let's just say OK, file. Save as. Okay, for 3 minutes. I'm just going to move this over to my other monitor so I can see how this looks when I hit apply. Oh, okay. Flatten normal results. That's not looking too bad. Okay, let's take some of these. Let's bring you over here. So we've got 2 minutes. This isn't too bad. The roofs look all flat. The normals are horrendous. I'm just going to remove the normal because it's going to look even worse in VR. I can't believe they're inverted. Okay, that looks better. Not too bad. What else can we do? Bring in our player start. Set into player 1, player 0, then what else? Nav mesh. Is there collision? Yep. Excellent. I'm going to keep you here just in case. It's a bit weird. Save file. Save all. Can't really use post-process. But I don't think we've done too bad. We've got 20 seconds left. There's not really much else we can do in 20 seconds. Obviously there is some horrific stuff in here, but I don't think we did too bad, especially for using 2 trim sheets and an environment texture. It was an hour. Probably a little bit less since I was talking at the beginning, but like we did it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the project and we'll jump into it in the Oculus Quest and I'll screen record from there. And we'll do a breakdown and see how it actually looks, because these buildings could have probably done with more geometry and it wouldn't have hurt, but we had an hour to build an environment. From scratch. Okay, so let's build it. Okay, so I jumped in the headset. I'm not gonna show it just yet because it was truly terrible. I've updated the scene so it matches what's in the headset. So you can see we're actually getting black buildings, and these are the ones that we inverted, the ones in Unreal. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and figure out how we can fix these. The best way to do it is just going to be to go into Blender and then change the back facing. But if you look, it's actually fine on ours, which makes me think it's the normals. So I don't know if I can do if I can reset the normals somehow in Blender, because I haven't really done this before. So recalculate normals. Okay, so that's not very good. So I wonder if I can just do an normal. I'm just making this worse. Let's just flip normals. Oh. It's like some have done it and then some haven't. Let's just go through and flip the normals manually. Let's see if this helps. Because that might be the only one that needs doing. This one here. Not sure how I messed this up so badly. Select all of them. Flip normals. No, I think that's going to be better. Nope. Oh, truly messed this up somewhere. Street's fine, that wall's wrong. There's that wall. Okay, I think that's everything fixed. Do a file, export again, just save over that one. Then going to try and do a re-import. Right click, re-import all. Let's just get this finished. Excellent. So fix normals, I'm going to hit build just because this will let me see what's wrong with the lighting. I'm not too worried about clipping or anything like that because as it was, we did this in an hour, spending a lot more time on it, doing it a bit more better, like snapping it, probably result in something much nicer. Okay, so this is looking much better. Not sure why that's got a black streak. So now the only thing that's going to be causing this is be the light map resolution. So to do that, I'm going to deselect you because this is going to be set to 64, I believe. I'm going to push it. I'm going to 256. If you're working on a proper environment, don't push this too high. I'm only doing it to try and get shading a little bit better. So hit build, and go that way. If it's still not showing up very well, we might have to block some of the roofs off because it's not light inside. But it's taking a bit longer than an hour, but that's not bad for getting the environment done in Blender and brought into Unreal. So, yep. Awesome. I'm going to put some blocks in there actually. So I bring a cube in just each building. Because the idea is to use these as light blocks. Let's see if I can just do one for each building. I don't know how high they are. What I'm going to do is, because I still don't want them to be seen, I'm going to take the mesh and once it's in Unreal, set it to hidden, so act as hidden in game, which will be pretty good. Let's just move these around. Cool. Let's go over here. Cool, so we select our cubes and we just let them act to hidden in game. Now if we do a build, this should actually count them as well. Let's do this. Excellent. Why are you still bright? This is a difficult one to figure out because all the buildings are different colours. Let's see if we do two-sided lighting. That's going to make a difference. Oh, that just made it worse. What's going on? Is it the... It just doesn't seem like the skylight's working. Okay, saying the skylight's movable seems to be better. I'm just not sure what's going on with lighting. Although everything else looks pretty bad, so bad light, doesn't it, as well? Okay. Cubes. Just turn it invisible. It's starting to look a bit better, and we are doing very little to it. So, alright, let's do another build. If this one looks any better, I will. This one looks any better, I will show you what it looks like in the headset. If not, we'll drop back in. We're already 10 minutes over, so let's see what we can get done. We're good. Okay, so no video this time, but what I've got is we jump over to the Quest and I load it up. So I've got the library, unknown sources, and then where is it? Come on. 1 hour environment. Awesome. So hopefully you can see it. Oh, we still got some issues. Well, alright, we've got black buildings, but we've got hands, teleportation, and some blurry textures. So don't think we did too badly. Obviously there's a lot we could work on, but it's not bad for showing how we can actually build an environment using 2 texture sheets and some cutout geometry. So obviously this was such a rushed thing to get done, and I only came up with the idea this morning, so to be able to get this done so quickly and actually have something at the end of it is really good, especially with what I find is I get caught up on a lot of the larger details. So by doing a daily challenge or something like this for 1 hour, it's great for just being able to block something out and get an idea of what we could do. For example, if we're in this, we could have an environment where you're in the city, you've got guns, like enemies or something are like coming around the corners and like jumping off the rooftops, which is not bad for a 1 hour build. Cool, so alright, I'm going to stop talking. If you want to see more of these, please let me know down below. I'll keep doing them. We'll do some different environments and just iterate as we go along. Obviously work some stuff out and see what we can do better next time, because this is pretty bad compared to what you would expect. So yeah, if you enjoyed that, don't forget to drop a like. It's super useful. Also hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, and check out the Discord, which is the link in the description. I'll also link Ian Hubert's channel, YouTube below, which is where I got the inspiration to try this out. We are doing something different by doing real time rather than a static render. But For what we got done, I don't think it's too bad. Looks more like a PlayStation 2 game. Awesome. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.